Hello again, welcome back inside the Tier 4 studio here in Morgantown, West Virginia for the Charleston Daily Mail. I am Mike Casazza, and you are here for the Wednesday walkthrough, the first one of our regularly occurring previews of the upcoming game for the West Virginia University Mountaineers. One of at least 12, optimally 13 in your interests. But today we begin with number 2 ranked Alabama in the Georgia Dome, 3:30 p.m. Saturday on ABC. And we've been talking about this one for quite some time, haven't we? Of course we have. Wouldn't have said that unless it was true. Wouldn't have brought it up unless I was trying to make a point. My point today is simple. I don't believe West Virginia will be crippled by the occasion, by the opponent, by the stage early on Saturday afternoon. My reason? Well, again, we've been talking about this for quite some time. Not just all summer, not just throughout spring football, not just during that eternal period between the end of the 4-8 season and the first press conference of the spring period. But this game was first reported on back in May of 2012. That is a long time. That is a long list of conversations with roommates, with classmates, with opponents, with doubters, with fans, sometimes with yourself. And sooner or later you get conditioned to it. You kind of get used to the disrespect, the 27-point line, the people who think you can't do it, the people who really want you to do it, and you just want to play football. 15 spring practices, 25 camp practices, and now 2 weeks getting ready for Alabama. West Virginia wants to play football. They know what's coming. They know who and what Alabama is. They know the NFL players. They know the coach. A lot of these players had teammates who were recruited by Alabama. Some of them were recruited by Alabama. They were all fans of the college game growing up. They're well aware of what LSU did, what Alabama's done, maybe even as far back as what Michigan State did. Heck, some of these guys played on Nick Saban Sr. Field growing up in Marion County. This will not be a surprise to them. They are aware of the significance of the game, of the severity of the opponent. Sure, the opening kickoff, the first hit, the first couple of snaps against the offensive line or the defensive line of Alabama, even the first clamoring of fans, the 70,000 inside the Georgia Dome, the reverberations, just the way that place sounds different, that will require a period of adjustment. Beyond that, though, I think West Virginia is well prepared for what they're going to encounter. If not physically, certainly mentally, and that's half the battle. Hang around the first quarter. Don't be blown out by halftime. Alabama does not lose when they are down, when they're up at the half. Hang around, give yourself some belief. Build that on top of the belief you already have in yourself, and West Virginia has a chance in the first game of the season where, again, stranger things have happened. Keys on offense, keys on defense. Let's go over that really quickly. Offensive line, obviously a key for West Virginia. Had the two tackles, Adam Pankey and Marquise Lucas, hang up. Alabama's defensive line has, frankly, a bunch of future NFL players, whether they're young or old, and they don't do a whole lot that's very exotic. You will not see twists and stunts. You'll just see really good players using really good technique to whip the guy across from them. And they use that pressure up front to make life easier on their cornerbacks. Their cornerbacks like to press. The back end and the front end are tied together. One helps the other. Timing is going to be very important for West Virginia. The decisions that the quarterback makes, the way he can communicate successfully, ideally, in the noise against Alabama, will be important for what West Virginia can do, how they move the ball, how they counter what Alabama does on defense. Again, the thing here, Alabama does like to keep it simple on defense. A couple coverages, a couple blitzes, but they just do the stuff they do really, really well. Defensively for West Virginia, let's watch K.J. Dillon. Healthy, which is really good news for them. I think early on they wondered how much practice time he would miss, how much he would lose as far as getting ready for this game, because they are hanging a lot on him in this game. That's the spur position. He's going to have to blitz the quarterback. He's going to have to play the run. He's going to have to cover Christian Jones in the slot. He's going to have to cover O.J. Howard in the slot. Howard is going to be a problem for West Virginia potentially if they don't take care of their responsibilities with him. This is 6'6", 240 pounds, who runs like a receiver. And if you have followed West Virginia even a little bit, you know that their defense and tight ends are sometimes a combustible mix. And this guy Howard can certainly cause problems back there. If Dillon can blitz, if he can play the run, if he can cover the receivers and do it well, West Virginia's going to have a really good day on defense. The trick is it's much, much easier said than done. It's going to be a long day for Dillon. Does not mean it's going to be hard, but success will be hard to come by. How often he succeeds, how consistently he succeeds, will go a long way toward determining West Virginia's fate on defense. The other good news for West Virginia on defense, Brandon Golston, healthy, practicing full go. Last week, in fact, he should be in fine shape to go. That's another pass rusher outside there third down packages. That's really important if you're going to get Alabama in third and long, because this is a team that will run on 2nd and 10 and get 8 yards, get 12 yards. You're going to have to win on third down, especially third and intermediate, third and long, which means good pass rush. A healthy Golson, an effective KJ Dillon, really important there. That's all for now. Catch me on the blog during the game Saturday, and then text from game day on Monday. Enjoy the time in between. Have fun at the kickoff. We'll see you around. I'm Mike Casazza for the Charleston Daily Mail.